Stars are hosting the Sharks for the first time in a long time. Almost 3.5 years since December of 2018. It is a long stretch that ends here tonight as it is dumped in, covered by Oettinger. You mentioned Erik Karlsson. The Sharks do not have a single healthy body not in the lineup. They had to call up rookie Jasper Weatherby just to meet the complement of full skaters for this game.
Not a lot of offense to speak of since coming back in their lineup.
Gurianov turning the corner, got a shot away, and saved by Kakkonen. And to move it, and eventually did off the stick to Hanley. His shot gets blocked, pinballs around. Merkley was bumped down, didn't clear, chance and ripped. Oh boy, did Gurianov lean into that one from the high slot.
Bennett just come on, he shoves on the forecheck. They had to get that on. It's amazing what they do here at American Airlines Center, but it doesn't make for a real gelid surface.
Just 7 hours between opening tip-off and opening face-off. In front, score! Cutting to the net, Tyler Seguin. And the Stars, with all the pressure early on, it pays off. They take the 1-0 lead.
And the Stars are hammering the Sharks on the dots. Seguin comes up top, and then, look, a tagger wearing a bell will always starve, and nobody understood that Tyler Seguin had gone around the outside, slipped in behind, backdoor on Vlasic. Little subtle tip by Jamie Benn in the puddle area in front of the net. Tyler just puts the skates together, and he's a good retriever too.
Yep. Face off and off the bar. Ben thought they were going to reset, it looked like.
One thing they do well is win face-offs and get shots off of that. Again, that puck jumped up. I think it went off Yanni Hakanpää when Meyer ripped it and then raised the goalpost on the short side. They should have blown that down. Billy Guerin on that list too. That was a big season in the early aughts.
Taken away, here's Weatherby. And worked over to Reedy, and his shot is swallowed up by Oettinger.
That San Jose zone, the referee got wiped out, and on the rush attack, they were trying to change the point of attack. Break in, Heiskanen stripped it once, ended up back on Reedy's.
New chapters being written as the Stars will go to work here in the final meeting this season against the Sharks. Pavelski the chip, and here comes Hintz. Down the right side, Rope Hintz goes wide behind the net, taking on Milosh. Then banks it to the left, off the post, stayed out. Went right back through the legs of Kakkonen.
Somehow didn't rattle in off of Kakkonen. Cleaned out of there by Ferraro. In behind.
He's got it now as he pressures Balser, switch of directions. Then behind the net, Viel got hammered. It was a 3-car collision.
Grips on to Peterson's stick, gets the gate. Man, what a forearm shiver.
5 left on the power play for Dallas. Tyler Seguin left circle. In front, here's Ben. Backhand, and his second effort went just wide then. Heiskanen whipped it off the pads of Kakkonen.
And then after Heiskanen went down low, Ferraro's in between the two of them.
Gregor will move it forward for Nieto, then back for Gregor. He'll accelerate in, taking on Suter, and saved by Oettinger. Oh, it looked like there was space for Gregor as he cut through, and Oettinger took it away with the right leg.
Size and obviously speed. Just turned the corner on Suter, ran himself out of real estate. A car shield protection play. Maybe a smidge of the right skate and pad of Jake Oettinger, but a lot of the outside of the post. Ottinger's skate kept it from going back out in front. That is a brazen.
Gregor started the year in the American Hockey League. Here comes Couture, moves it to the right. Oettinger with that save on the odd man rush. Halfway through the contest, chances for the Sharks piling up. Hurdle leaves it for Meyer.
He's been quiet tonight.
Here is Glendening, can race forward. He's got Raffl joining him. Glendening to Raffl. He scores! He got one shorthanded. And the Stars double their lead while down a man.
Teams allows a lot of this. chances shorthanded and goals against when they're on the power play. What a sweet setup by Glendening. Look for him all the way. That is not an easy play. It's a skilled play. It is a succulent backhand saucer that is spanked past Kakkonen.
Stars go ahead and add to the Sharks' misery, as you were talking about, the 11th shorthanded goal allowed by San Jose. Big save by Oettinger at the other end. 0 for 1 and -1 on the net. Pavelski brings in Peterson, left side, Glendening, saved by Kakkonen. Just got enough with the glove. Slipped it down into the end wall. Shimolevsky, he gets hit. Just over a minute remaining in the second period. Redirected and off the outside of the cage.
They've been caught at the attack blue line a few times in the game. That little deflection in front of the quick shot by Burns at the point. Oettinger with good depth. Burns' ability to rifle the puck on that one.
Sharks control up the draw. Meyer, he scores! The quiet night ends in the final minute of the second period as he continues his career season. The board and within one.
Just 2 goals scored in the previous 8 games came after that hat trick against Anaheim. And, you know, 2 of the goals in the game here tonight, no way that Oettinger ever got set A or saw it B, but 2 of the goals in the game have come off of icings. The Seguin goal way back in the opening period was right after an icing. This was an icing by the Stars.
So with secondary scoring so far in the first 2 frames, it's the top line who begins this third period for Dallas. Dahlin chases it back inside the San Jose end. Third period is just over a minute old. Here's Hertl, he's got a step, he's in, saved by Oettinger.
The Sharks go the other way. I'm not sure what Raffl was doing. He got fouled up by that little chip play by
Weatherby, and Stars will try and pounce on it on the right side. They will. Studenic feeding back, and glove Kakkonen turned away Seguin.
5 feet across the ice, and it put the Sharks into chase mode. And as they chased the puck, Tyler Seguin came down the slot. Sweet little curl feed by Studenic, and the waiting glove was right there. It was like he read ahead.
Just strongly ending games on the boards, and add another one as the Stars pin it up and complete a terrific homestand. 2 huge points via a 2-1 win over the San Jose Sharks.